I was a young man the first time I stumbled into the real adventure kingdom, but I wasn't alone. My business partner and I were scouting land for the theme park when we came upon an old well with a gold coin on its rim. The coin seemed to call to us. We threw it in, and each made a wish, not knowing just where those wishes would take us. Discovering this magical land inspired everything I would one day create in the park. I wanted to share that sense of wonder with our world. But for the man who would become the Iron King, the coin created a terrible need within him. He wanted more magic. And more power. So he sought out allies who would help him find both. As he grew in power, he forced everyone to choose sides. That's why I fought so hard against the Iron King. It was partially my fault. He came here in the first place. I locked him away in the theme park so he could never threaten this world again. But his remaining servant found ways to weaken the magic, keeping him prisoner in our world. I came back to do what I could, but not before I split the coin and gave it to you two. But you didn't even know who I was when you gave me...
know who I was when you gave me my piece.
My piece? I recognize the glint of wonder in your eye.
Glint of wonder in your eye.
And trusted fate to be right.
Fate to be right.
And Caroline, you've impressed me.
You've impressed me
Since the day you were born.
So, with your magic coin, won't you be strong enough? To beat the Iron King again?
Ah, the coin is a key, not a weapon. But I didn't beat the Iron King. By being stronger than him. I did it by bringing Adventure Kingdom together. I wasn't sure I could do that a second time, but I had a feeling you kids could. And seeing you here now means that feeling was correct. But all of the Grand Jerome stuff is just an inspiring myth. And when I came back here, I realized that no myth could compete with fear of the Iron King.
Granddad, you're more than a myth. I always try to do what's right. Because of you. The park you built inspired Clark. Eddie defected from the Iron King to join you.
Yeah, we kept this safe just for you. Plenty of major bad guys have been trying to steal. This coin!